Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just doing a little unboxing video today, and I was just about to unbox an order and I was like, hey, you guys probably want to watch this as well, so let's do it together. Anyway, I've been basically prepping for my trip to the UK. Obviously, I've got a lot of stuff here and I do not have any replicas in the UK. However, I have commissioned a couple of replicas that are going to be there. I'm very, very excited to show it to you guys. Axios Customs, go and find him on Instagram, has basically created me a couple of things, which I'm going to do an unveil for. I'll do a proper unboxing, etc. But I'm going to have my own set of imitation RIFs. This is all Airsoft YouTube. Nothing here is real. I will have my whole set there. So there's some attachments, some little things that I've got new replicas there, but I don't have any of my stuff there. I don't have any of my attachments there. So there's some stuff I'm going to bring over, put on them to use them while I'm there, and then probably bring some of that stuff back. I'm talking about attachments, etc. But the attachments like optics, lasers, that kind of thing. But also, there are some things that I think are going to be pretty cool. Manta suppressor cover. I've used these before, and actually I was on Manta's website like, hey, I kind of want to put one of these on one of the replicas that I have there. So I kind of went ahead and bought not one, not two, but three. And I actually just decided to put this on my AKX. Now I want to get your guys' opinion of this. This isn't part of the video. I just kind of decided to show it to you. This is actually one of LinoCAD's SOCOM Surefire like tracer suppressor units that I've got in there. And then I've actually got a little Ace Tech, what are they, Quark, no, Ace Tech, it's not a Bifrost, it's the other one. I can't remember the name of it. Blaster C, I think I've got in there. And so this basically now is a tracer unit, but I put this Manta cover on the end of it, and I think it looks pretty cool on this AKX. I don't know if you guys agree. One thing I would say though is these things they're not like heavy when you pick them up, but when you've got that with a suppressor, with a tracer unit in it, etc., they get pretty heavy, and the AKX is a heavy replica anyway. So this thing right now is very, very weighty. Let's put it like that. It's probably one of my heaviest replicas, which is pretty crazy to say. But I kind of decided to test that out, and I'd love to get your guys' thoughts. Like, what do you think? You like it? I don't know, I quite like it. Anyway, that is one of the kind of unboxings that I just did without you. So I thought I would just show you some of these Manta suppressor covers. These are real and very unnecessary in Airsoft again. I actually have one here. It was a 3D printed one. I don't know if you saw me do that video, but this was actually Fanta. Doesn't have Manta on there, has Fanta. This is all PLA, so this isn't a real like rubberized cover on something, but it does look kind of cool. I may actually like spray that inside black. I actually took this off one of my other replicas that I put one of the LinoCAD SOCOM tracer units on, so that was just on the side there. Anyway, next I got a couple of these, which I haven't decided. I bought them and I was like, okay, I have something to use these for, but these are like their little wraps. I'm gonna probably take one of these over to the UK and see if I can use it on one of those replicas I have there. I'm very, very excited to show you guys what I've got. I've got like a little care package that's arrived there already. So there's a couple of other boxes turning up, including those replicas. And yeah, it's gonna be a whole, I'm gonna do videos when I'm there. I'm not gonna have my full video set up like this. I am gonna just kind of probably have an iPhone and just shoot videos, but I'm gonna try and keep my, my updated, what do you call it? My constant flow of content coming out. And actually, I basically went onto Primary Arms. They actually were having some sale, or they had some reduced prices on some stuff. If you don't know Primary Arms, they're a real steel firearms like retailer, distributor. They do a lot of like real steel parts as well, which I put on my replicas. Main reason I know them, I think, is because of Garand Thumb. I mean, Google, you search for an item and then they pop up pretty soon because they're one of the big boys. But I always remember hearing Garand Thumb's like things on them. So there's a couple of things that I actually ended up getting, which I'm going to be putting on different replicas. This is a K2 Plus grip in green. I like these Ranger green ones, or OD green they call it. A black one. I was actually going to replace the grip on this because it came with a fake one. And so I was like, oh, I should get a real one just to replace it. But what I've actually done here is put a what do you call it? A fake dye-free like 3D printed version of that on there. And I kind of did it in the paint of the rest of the replica. And this, if you guys don't recognize it, hopefully the paint video has come out by now, but this is actually my Noveski N4 NSR SD. And this is the one from Double Eagle. And I don't know if you've seen a cooler paint job, because I haven't, but I've basically just completely done this thing. So I've got a full paint video on it. I don't know how that's turned out because I haven't edited it yet. It's one of those ones I kind of need to cut down. But I went through and I've literally sprayed everything, and I've done it in this kind of design that I really like. So that's now, instead of that monotone black, that's what this is looking like. So it doesn't make much sense for me to now stick a K2 Plus on there. So I think I'm going to use that on something else. But I love these grips, so it's always good to have them. Other things I've got are vertical foregrips. Again, I am going to need vertical foregrips for the replicas that I've got in the UK. So I was like, you know what, I could pull one of them off mine and then bring it over, or I just end up getting one of the foregrips and taking it over. So that's what I'm going to end up doing is taking two of these over for the two primaries that I have there. This one is actually going to be for my, what is it called? The CAC KS one, the VFC one. I'm going to stick a FDE one of those on there just because I like the feel of it. Similarly, this is actually a CTR stock for the what do you call it, the version which I like to call the Well Pro, which I made a lot of videos on, so I should remember the name of it. But this is going to be a CTR stock for that because the stock on there is pretty awful. I don't really like it. And then this also is going to replace the grip on there because I don't like the grip on there, so it's going to replace it with that. So those are going to be on that Well Pro, so I'll probably do a quick video just kind of updating that. This is actually a bad lever, which again I may put onto my replica in the UK. If not, I actually already put one on here. I took this off the N4 that I had already, the Double Eagle one, and I put that on there. So I've got a bad lever on there already, but all of my replicas that aren't ambidextrous, I'll generally just try and put one of those on. So I got one of those. I then also got a green version of this, which is the CTR stock. The replica that one of the replicas that I have there, I think this is what I'm going to switch it over to. So I'm going to bring that and we'll do it. So basically I just did a massive like Magpul load up is kind of what we're talking about. And then the two other things that I picked up were one of these, which is the Streamlight TLR1HL. I really like these because of the fact that I have a, let's move this out of the way, because of the fact that I have a Black Hawk Omni, what do you call it? The Black Hawk Omni holster, which will now take them. So any pistol that I have, which then runs this TLR1HL on there, will now take that holster, or nearly any, most of the pistols that I can run. So my idea for this is to basically take one of these. I've actually got another version of this, hint, hint, going to be over in the UK. So I'm probably going to take this over, put that on the UK, use my Black Hawk Omni holster that I have here. I'm going to bring that with me. But I'm a real fan of this right now. The 6mm Pro Shop Staccato. I'd say it's probably right now my favorite pistol, which is weird to say because I was never a high capper, never a 2011 staccato kind of guy. But there's something about this, how I fire it. It just feels so good. So I'll probably take the attachments off this and then take them to the UK, put them on the version that I have there. It's kind of exactly the same to ruin it for you. But then I have got another one of these because they were, again, on offer. So I was like, okay, I'm going to grab one. And then the last thing that I have in my primary arms order is the new favorite sling. I have to say, after I did that video on it, I'm pretty much using it on everything, but it is the Agilite Reflex 3D sling. I just really like it. So I've got an attachment that I'll put onto here, which will be my option to switch it from a 2-point to a 1-point. I've got it at the moment in that the Ranger Green color. I got one in black because I couldn't get a Ranger Green one, and so the black one's here. I needed to get it in time for when I'm going to leave, so I'll have a sling for that replica, and I'll have my QD mounts that I'm just going to put onto everything, and then hopefully I've just thought there's another replica there that I need to think about how I'm going to sling it. So I'm going to think that out. But yeah, I love this sling. So this is going to be my primary arms order. I've actually got a Unity Tactical sticker there, which is weird because I didn't buy anything that was Unity Tactical. They've just given me a Unity sticker. It's looks like it is Predator. So I don't know if they got the licensing for that, but you've got basically Predator in the background right there, and our favorite guy, Arnold Schwarzenegger, in the front. Yeah, it's a pretty cool sticker, actually. Kind of like that one. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been my little unboxing video, obviously. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know. But I'll be putting this on stuff soon. A little bit of just a, like, you know, gear porn kind of like haul video. If you like this kind of stuff and you want me to keep doing just like unboxings of regular orders, not mystery boxes, definitely also just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Have a great day wherever you are, and speak very soon. Goodbye.